We implore you to know that your responsibility from today going forward is to put an end to illegal taxes on people. We have a tax law here that prescribes those who are exempted from tax. All those categories of people and those that from time to time may be so announced by the governor, including every single hotel that has less than 50 rooms in Calabar and in the whole state, today are exempted from payment of tax. We have exempted all Okada drivers, taxi drivers, airport taxi drivers. We have exempted small salon owners, small catering and restaurant points, mama put, eatery points. All those small basic survival people selling of produce, struggling to make a living, they have been exempted today from paying tax. We have exempted them because it is better for me as a governor that I rather tax my brain than to tax my people. And great perseverance, you have the right for anybody who comes before you to demand tax. You have the right to say, stop, the governor have said we should not pay tax. Why will a small person carry banana from his farm to go and sell, and produce people are there taxing him for produce? Why would somebody carry groundnut to go to market and somebody is putting a checkpoint on the road and collecting money from the groundnut seller? This is not Ben Ayade, this is not my nature. I am not wired for this insensitivity to a weaker person. I have abolished produce tax. Let farmers earn their money, let them keep their money. Because you didn't give them fertilizer, you did not irrigate the soil, you did not prepare the soil for them, you did not do the land clearing for them. Why do you want to tax them? Why do you put pressure on that your small brother or sister whose situation is much worse? Why would we expect that people who don't have scholarship for their children, who don't have good schools, they struggle to pay, struggle with the uniforms, struggle to have security in their small businesses, struggle to get water with their borehole, struggle with generator, and government is providing almost nothing to come back to such people and tax them? I think this is the greatest injustice. I never knew that 5 years into office as governor, I would still find somebody who could live in a thatch house in Cross River. I almost cried because I knew how prepared I was, but it didn't end the way I had dreamt for the state. And I just think that somewhere God will just help me, because I really wish I could really help. I really wish I could help. It's very painful, truly. I can't put 5 years and I've not been able to do the change I wished. I know of some small people whose businesses are closed because even after signing into law that they should stop collecting tax, I still find people giving political appointment for a completely different thing. And you see them go back to these same people and dragging them and seizing and closing their shops and taxing. If we have to pay tax, let me contact the anti-tax agency. They will give us a tax code whether we fall under the category of those to pay tax or not. So your vehicles, your public life, your telephone numbers will be in the public domain, because everybody must call you to clear whether they have to pay tax or not to pay tax. And so I pick only men of God and women of God to serve here. I charge you that by the time you are done, let your agency be a world-class example for other states and countries to emulate. If God sees into my heart, let him take every single wealth I have. If he can make every single Cross Riverian rich, if he can take every single Cross Riverian out of poverty, let Ben Ayade and the Ayades, let us be poor for Cross Riverians to be comfortable. Let me see Calabar thrive again. And this is part of my post-COVID-19 response.
Good people of Nigeria, it has happened in Edo State, it happened in Cross River State, it happened in Enugu State, it happened in Kogi State, it happened in Benue State, it happened in different places. Massive migrations of individuals, young individuals, males from northern Nigeria in massive trucks migrating all the way down to the south. Ordinarily, there's nothing wrong with people moving from one part of the country to another. But what is going on now leaves so many unanswered questions. Who are these people? Where are they going? If they get to Enugu State or get to River State or get to Delta State, where are they going to stay? What are they going to do there? So it's not that these individuals are traveling with skills that they were going to use to contribute to the economy of the states. It's not that we have skilled artisans who are going to take part in construction work or going to take part in farms and all of that. What are they going to do? Where are they going to stay? These thousands of people. And then why this time? Why this particular time? When there's even a federal government imposed lockdown that forbids that people move from one state to the other. Who is funding these movements? Because when you look at those trucks, many of them are brand new. And then some of them don't have number. Who is sponsoring this? So there's so many questions unanswered. Now, I'm not in the military and I'm not a politician. Neither am I part of the intelligence community. So I'm not going to put out any conspiracies out there. But my instincts think that everything is not okay. This is unprecedented and this is very, very unusual. And no one is talking to us. Now, what are we going to do about it? Yeah, so some people have said, let's pray. That is fine. Prayer has its place. But I think it's much more than that right now. And again, unfortunately, the communities do no longer have faith in the police to protect them. And this is why the Southwest governors, in their wisdom, have resorted to self-help. And they have the Amotiku. But the Southeast is completely not there yet in terms of self-help. So what I'm going to suggest very strongly that every community does is use your town halls, set up scouts among yourselves to be vigilant, to watch what is going on in your communities. Monitor all these movements in your communities. Talk about them. Create emergency response committees. Think about the different scenarios, what could happen, and how you are going to respond should anything happen. Now, I'd rather be prepared and wrong than to be unprepared and right. And things don't look really, really normal, and I pray desperately that I am wrong about it. But please monitor the movements in your communities. Resort to some kind of self-help, at least in getting information about what is knowing what is going on around your forest, around the places that you live, around your communities, and then beginning to think, should this happen, what do we do in the evening?